Hello, and welcome back to the Lightkeepers Path. I'm Kimberly, Katherine, and I'm so glad you're here. In our last episode, we explored the sacred pause, the power of stopping, breathing, and creating space to hear your own heart. A pause is a gift. It takes us out of autopilot and allows us to respond instead of react. So powerful. Today, we're taking the pause one step further. Once you've paused and created that space, what do you want to fill with it? For me, one of the most powerful answers is gratitude. Gratitude is what transforms the insight from the pause into fuel for your next step forward. Gratitude isn't just a thought or a nice idea, it's a frequency shift. When we pause, we notice what we've been missing, and gratitude naturally rises. Gratitude anchors us in the present moment. It reminds us that even when life feels chaotic, there is something supporting us right now. I've experienced this so many times, whether it was during my divorce, moments of financial fear, or even the emotional whirlwind of helping my daughter get ready for university. When I would pause and ask myself, what can I be grateful for right now? I could feel my nervous system soften. Sometimes that gratitude, what is as small as the warmth of a cup of tea or the sound of my dog walking across the floor. Sometimes it was big, like realizing how far I'd come on my healing journey. Gratitude is easy when things are smooth, but when you're on vacation or celebrating a win, the real magic of gratitude is in the messy sessions, the transitions, the uncertainty, the moments when things feel heavy. Gratitude doesn't erase the hard stuff, but it transforms the way we hold it. When my daughter and I drove down to university for the move-in, I felt so many emotions: excitement, pride, sadness, nostalgia. Gratitude allowed me to hold all of it at once. I could be grateful for the years that led to this milestone, grateful that she was ready, and grateful that I had created a life where I could be present for this moment. If you're ready to deepen your practice, here are a few simple ways to bring gratitude into your day, especially after you take a pause. A gratitude breath. After a pause, take one slow breath in and silently name something you're grateful for. For example, the beautiful weather outside. Take a pause, take a deep breath, and imagine that beautiful weather outside. Morning gratitude. Before you reach for the phone, name 3 things you appreciate. They can be tiny, like your toothbrush, a cozy blanket, or the sunlight coming through your window. Take a gratitude walk. As you move your body, name things around you that you're grateful for: the trees, the air, the strength in your legs. And then there's also bedtime reflection. Before falling asleep, think of one moment from your day you're most grateful for, and let it be your last thought before sleeping. Gratitude doesn't need to be complicated. Small, consistent moments of appreciation can completely shift your energy. If it's safe to do so, place one hand on your heart and take a slow, deep breath. Bring to mind one thing you're grateful for right now. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe it's simply this moment to pause, the sound of your breath, or the fact that you showed up for yourself by pressing play on this episode. Breathe that gratitude in and let it fill your chest. As you exhale, feel it radiate through your whole body. Even on the hardest days, There is always something you can appreciate. That little spark of gratitude can be enough to guide you forward. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of the Lightkeepers Path. This week, after you take your sacred pause, ask yourself, what can I be grateful for right now? Notice what rises up, even if it's small. Let gratitude fill that space and see how it shifts the way you move through your day. What is one thing you are grateful for today that helps you stay grounded on your healing path? If this episode spoke to you, please take a moment to follow or subscribe to the podcast so you never miss an episode. It would mean so much to me. And if you know someone who could use a reminder to pause and find gratitude, share this episode with them. You might be the light they need today. And I'd love to hear from what you discover. Tag me on Instagram, kimberly.katherine.spirits, and let me know what you're grateful for. Until next time, keep pausing, keep noticing, and keep walking toward the light. Thank you so much for being with me, and make it a beautiful day.